you've worked with much of the cast before on various projects. It must have been quite surreal having them all in one place at one time.
Yeah, you get used to it. As you mentioned, I worked with Dolph. I made with him 8 movies. With Van Damme, 8 movies. With Bruce, I made 16 blocks. With Mickey Rourke, I made 3 movies before. That was for the first one, sorry. I made a Sly 3 movie with Jason Statham. We made Mechanic, an Expendable one, and we're doing another one. So I work with them all the time, with all the actors.
So do you think it's fair to say that the fact you've worked with them so many times was one of the sort of contributing factors in what drew so many big stars into this film?
Well, the thing that grew is the idea. That was the idea that when Sly came with all the idea to put Bruce and Arnold in the movie, that's what started to bring it to a level. But when we came back to Sly and told him that he needs to work with the younger generation, like Jet Li and Jason Statham, so it was, he accepted it, the fact that he needs to elevate himself and not to work by himself like he did in Rocky or Rambo. This is a special story. But it all came together one by one. Every time you say, you wrote this, what about this actor? What about that actor? And whoever we approach, he loves the thing. The only one I had difficult to bring in to make this movie, Chuck Norris. Took me about 3-4 phone calls to beg him to do the movie.
So what was the final, the decisive factor in Chuck Norris's decision to get on board?
Firstly, I know him well. I made with him Delta Force. I made with him another 3 movies. So we become very friends. And secondly, we told him there will not be swearing words. There will not be fuck or Jesus or Christ or God damn it or I don't know what else.
We'll save those for the red carpet instead.
I will say he is not allowed to do it in a movie.
As someone who's made countless sort of action movies in the past, what is it about the Expendables that just works?
It's fun. It's a fun movie. That's a fun movie. That's what the key is about fun movie.
And there's a real sort of light-hearted, quite tongue-in-cheek aspect to it. Was that always very important for you to get across?
Yeah, very important. The relationship between Bruce and Arnold and Sly. Remember, those three actors was, for the last, 30 years, were always competing each other. Now we put them together and they friend and they work together. And that was part of the idea of putting Expendable together.
I've got to ask, any ideas or thoughts about a third movie? And if so, who else is there left that you'd like to get on board?
I know I'm going to get Clint Eastwood and Harrison Ford.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.